Hello Game of Thrones fans and welcome to the first round from the Cardiff Regional. Today we have Joe on the left playing Night's Watch Reign to Castamere against Gabbi on the right who's playing Greyjoy Rose. This is from the Cardiff stream on the Cardiff Regional done by Firstorm Games. They very kindly sent me over the data so I could basically do these videos. They had offered to let me kind of co-stream, but that didn't quite work out. So we've got this instead. And here we are on setup. So we have the New Sam, the Wall and a Rose Road against a Fishmongers, a Quarters in the Road, Fion Greyjoy and a Great Hall. If any of you know Joe and Gabbi, you know that they are boyfriend and girlfriend. And they always seem to play each other at events, which has got to be frustrating for the ride home. The Cardiff Regional, day after the Bristol Regional, you can see this live stream from the Bristol Regional on this channel. We had 28 players, which is not bad. It's not quite up to the 58 players we had the day before. 59 it might have been. But yeah, it was a good turnout, good event with lots of really good players.
You lie. I'm very proficient with my deck building.
And we're on to the first plots, and we have Here to Serve into Time of Plenty. And Joe has chosen Gabbi to go first. Joe's going to go and find a copy of Mr. Crescent. Now, guys, just say going forward, obviously got a couple more regions going to go to. I'm probably going to change the format. What I do, I'm going to do the live stream. Then I'm going to do probably live stream the Swiss separately. Then do a live stream of the cut. And then I'm probably going to cut up the videos from the cut, take that down as soon as it finishes, and cut them up and post them. And I'm probably going to take my turn to camera and try and get some more cut games. So I'm going to try that out. Let me know if that's something you guys would enjoy. So I think the cut's going to get the more high-end play. I don't know. I'll probably still take my other camera and take some Swiss games. I might just cherry pick the games from the Swiss though. We'll have a look. I'll have a think. So on to Gabbi's marshalling. She's got herself 6 gold and some reducers. So we've got a Rosary played out. Great Hall. Great Hall and 4 gold. For Standy Randy. But 1 to give him the crown of golden roses, so he is turned on from switch turn 1.
If you play Valor next turn, you could win a prize. Kill the king.
That is true, isn't it?
Does that count? The crown attachments count?
Does something making a character a king count as him being killed as a king? So if you put a crown attachment on something to make it a king, if it's then killed, is that a king kill? Yeah.
So the question there is they're doing spot prizes. So in the first round, it was the first person to kill a king. So Gabbi, by making Randall a king, has given Joe the opportunity to potentially win this spot prize. So the wall is duped. Joe says just in case. 1 play up for Steward of the Wall. Now the Haunted Forest, so I imagine the other one's going to get spent on that practice blade, or maybe not actually, because I think they're still going to be unopposed this turn no matter what Joe does, even with the Haunted Forest out. Can't defend that many challenges. His icon spread's pretty similar, shall we say. And Joe is going to pass.
One gold.
Yep.
I mean, this shouldn't be difficult in theory. I don't...
Yeah, I'd be saying this shouldn't be difficult, and it does seem a bit too easy. So Power Fion. Probably would have done him second, and I think Gabbi's just realised that.
I forget that it's still... Oh, so confusing.
This shouldn't be difficult power. Oh, shit.
It's not that, it's just like you put in the unopposed power, but I think everyone's going to die anyway.
You're going to get it off. You're fine.
So the military from Sandy Randy,
That's unopposed.
which goes unopposed.
What have you got left? Intrigue. Save steward. Oh, that's not, sorry.
So Eamon saves the steward. Sandy Randy gets a power. I think Gabbi might as well just swing in with the intrigue as well. I guess, I don't know. I guess he defends with Sam, he still wins and he can attack with the steward.
No, I need that card. Remember what you're playing.
Depends if you wouldn't give him a power or not. And I potentially would want to give him a power. So trigger the crown to stand Sandy Randy. And looks like that was a Crow Killers. That passes over to Joe.
Intrigue for 5.
I'm just going to do an intrigue for 5, which is Defend of the Cornerstone of the Rose.
Best kill spell in the game, lads.
And Tears of Bliss is played out on Standy Randy.
So, oppose, claim 1. I have 1 cheeky tears in there, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Have an action?
Yep.
No, you've done that? Okay, Raise gold?
Yep.
So, Great Crown of Golden Rose is played out to draw some cards.
This is a problem with having a Rose of Gold.
I didn't realise it was a challenge. I didn't realise it was a challenge action yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's what makes it a little bit more annoying. If it was
And yeah.
Marshalling would be fantastic.
So,
Yeah, that's my action.
Okay, challenge is done.
Yes.
King dead.
and Standy Randy is unfortunately killed, thanks to Tears of Bliss, the best kill spell in the game. And we are at 1. No, we're at 2-0 because obviously Gabbi wins Dom.
Kill the king. Killed it? Yeah. Kill the king with Night's Watch Reigns.
Kingslayer, we've got a Kingslayer.
And Joe's just getting his prize.
Also have a boyfriend
Thank you.
who's sleeping on the couch. Right, look.
And Gabby saying Joe's going to be sleeping on the couch tonight.
Hand of the king, harsh.
Now watch as I lose because I got so focused on doing that. I think it's still right though.
So from what Joe's saying there, he actually went for all the intrigue icons to make sure he could get that off, which is quite impressive. Here you're on to the second challenge phase. Oh, second challenge phase. So second plot phase. Joe just working through his plots to play out. And we have trading on the Pentoshi into close call. So Standy Randy's coming back to the life by the looks of it.
You first. As you might be surprised, you get 3 gold and you can move a character over. I wonder who it could be.
So Standy Randy's brought back to life to draw a card, which is a great haul by the looks of it. And draw 2.
Probably was a mistake, to be honest, but I didn't really know what else to play.
So Gabby's going to have all the gold this turn, with an impressive 9 gold.
All the gold, yay, thank you.
Plus a great haul, and we know she's got another one in hand. So Sea Tower, which is knelt. For Shipwright to nail the Haunted Forest. Making this unopposes that a little bit easier. Great Hall is knelt. For Mace to Windermere. So there's enough stealth on the board now that unopposed should not be should be that difficult. And 4 gold is spent for Sir John Fossaway, who Military Intrigue Bicon with Strength 4. When he is Strength 5, you get into round. And we have Pikes, so there's enough stealth here. There should be an unopposed challenge this turn. I think there's very little Joe can do about that. I think Joe might be better going first, trying to flip into Game of Thrones, which I'm pretty sure he runs.
I'm pretty sure I very much agreed that you should put the tiers in the deck.
Yeah, I think you were a big part of why it's still there. 7 gold.
7 gold spent for Jon Snow,
Got a noble lineage.
who's got noble lineage, so he's a Tricon.
That's fine. That's not a problem.
2. Shadow Tower Mason.
So we've got Shadow Tower Mason player for 2, who currently is not switched on, and now is switched on.
So those are active as well now.
Do you not have little icony thingies?
I do.
Can you put them on because I forget? Do you have enough actually?
So we've got a nice mix of icons now over there for the side, but it's still... Oh no, Jon Snow does have stealth, doesn't he? So to get the challenge off, he would have to really overcommit. Gabbi would have to really overcommit, sorry. So it'd have to be...
Don't have that much strength boost yet, so...
Could do it with military. Force Jon Snow to nil. But if Jon Snow... If somehow Joe can win it, then...
So much into it. I don't think it's worth it.
Gabbi says it's not sure it's worth it. Kind of possibly agree. Because you basically have to put John Fossway and Theon in to do Stealth, Sam, and the Shadow Tower Mason. So that would cause Jon Snow to go down. Then I think that Gabbi would just win. Would just win 7 to 7. And then Jon Snow would be knelt. And then you could do a power challenge.
Yeah, that's your issue.
Intrigue, not a chance. Military, not if you didn't want me to.
I do apologise there. The image kind of cracks up a little bit occasionally. It's obviously it's taken from the stream, and unfortunately there were a couple of little spikes in the stream quality. I have watched through and it isn't too bad. You just occasionally get a few moments of slow down. I think Gabby's really missing Sandy Randy at this point because he would be doing some serious work. You give him stealth, you go and do the military, get almost guaranteed winning it, stand him, and then go and do the power challenge with him as well. And Gabby's passing challenges. I think sometimes that can be a mistake because I think you're not really staying aggressive, but it is quite hard because Joe can defend these with very minimal effort.
All you could really do.
I do have one action actually.
So John Fossway's given stealth. I still think here we're going to see a big intrigue with Jon Snow, probably Sam, and the Shadow Tower Mason going in.
Okay, my challenge is, yeah?
Yep, go for it.
Not 100% sure what you do afterwards though.
Military.
Oh, let's give me a military.
Stealth in no one for 10.
So we've got a military for 10.
Yeah, I know mistakes I made already, but it's too late.
Military.
What?
Military.
Why are you doing military? What's the point of that?
Okay, so I win.
So Gabbi opposes with Theon. Jon Snow gets to stand for his reaction. All attacking wildlings get to stand. Claim one, you think would be the fishmonger.
Power challenge, stealth.
So for power challenge, stealthing the
Okay, I win.
Yep.
stealthing the quarters in the rows.
I'll pass down. Notable.
So Joe passes, nils the wall, and we think taken Dom,
I'm on that 10.
7. Yeah, you're done.
and does indeed take Dom. So Joe gets up to 4 power. Gabby's still gone down to 1.
I knew playing it yesterday that I didn't want to come across it with either of the decks I bought.
So on to the third plot phase.
They come in both a bit. You can't.
Also, Joe's going to play building orders.
Well, we'll just go mad.
And Gabby's playing,
Fair enough. Building orders, your choice.
I think that's reinforcements, but I'm not sure.
Castle Black.
Joe picks Castle Black for building orders. Solid choice.
Wanting Ghost or Long Claw.
Joe's saying he's looking for Ghost or Longclaw for Jon Snow.
I told you, shifted things around a little bit. Be a bit more like
I
Ryan.
don't think I know what the deck is since you changed.
So Longclaw obviously giving put on Jon Snow and he gets renowned. You could potentially get him if you trigger Reigns and get stand token. You can potentially trigger him 3 turns around. That's 3 renowned. That's a lot of power gain quickly.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, now I'm really struggling what that plot is.
5 gold.
Oh, it's joust. Looks like jousting contest.
2 gold. Castle Black.
So Cast Black's played out. This makes triggering Reigns even easier on defense if in an intrigue challenge.
Gold.
3 gold spent out for Howder.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Messenger Raven.
And a Messenger Raven.
Caster.
So now Joe gets all the boosts, so this is going to be even harder for Gabby to try and win a challenge.
Spirit. Okay. Great hole.
So another great haul played out for Gabby. Both for Nelt.
Sea tower.
This looks like Euron, maybe?
Cards there, which is really not good.
Got to remember actually on jousting contest here.
Astro.
Oh, it's Asher.
That helps me quite a bit, I think.
And indeed, Joe has confirmed it is jousting contest.
Joe, it's supposed to make your life horrible. 1.
Just means you can't.
So Asher with a bodyguard.
Honestly, Jon Snow being a tricon with stealth is what's making my life hard. Asher.
And don't forget the ship. Law, Gabby's forgot the law's put ship right.
Yeah, there will be. Oh, who's that?
And she's just realised.
I don't know why I run them because I can't remember to use them. It's really stupid. On your fight to give some intrigue stuff.
Sure.
No, you don't get to do that. You don't get to. I'm like, oh no.
Well, way up whether I want to do.
So Joe could clip into Game of Thrones here. Jon Snow's coach strength 7, could be strength 8, 9, 10 on the attack, which would be more than enough to trigger Reigns.
Just lit. Yep. Over to you.
Interesting, he's not choosing to do that. I think he could go in there with Jon Snow, win the challenge, trigger Reigns, go into flip into Game of Thrones, and Gabby can't win a challenge. Well, can't win intrigue back. Not with jousting contest.
The safe route here.
Now, as always, I'm not criticising. I'm just looking at it from a point of view of kind of take a step back and kind of how I would play it. But I think Joe could be aggressive here. Flip it and quite easy.
I would have still had to kneel two things.
Flip into Game of Thrones and
You forgot about
Get on
jousting.
with your
cunt.
turn.
then that gives Joe two. Joe probably gets 2, if not 3 power from that. And I think he it gives him that advantage, being 7-1 up after 3 rounds. I think would put him kind of in a dominant position.
By quite a significant amount, so let's not do that. That would be really dumb. Military stealthing Sam. Why not?
So a military challenge, Stuffing Sam.
Military for 3, yeah?
Yes.
Pose for 4.
Yep. That's not what I wanted to do.
Joe poses for 4.
Power, stealthing, order.
So power challenge, Stuffing Hoarder. Jon Snow defends.
I win.
Yeah.
Trigger his reaction. Not the castle black yet.
It's not even that. I wanted you to use his reaction first.
His reaction.
Jon Snow.
Our
Gotta say, I think jousting contest was potentially a mistake here from Gabbi. I think she's probably going to realise that in hindsight, watching back. I think she needed to get to be able to leverage that to get more people into challenges.
I'll try intrigue, stuffing, Sam.
I have an intrigue challenge here, Stuffing Sam.
It's not like you're getting him out.
how much that for?
There's nothing that exciting you can do with Reigns on my
Yeah,
last
some
challenge of the turn.
Pose.
As Gabbi correctly predicted there, says nothing that Joe can overly do that's that exciting on the last turn of Reigns.
Okay.
I nearly did the intrigue first. That's what I was like being stupid about.
Wildfire doesn't really help
Got enough to put
Joe.
on there.
Game of Thrones is pointless. Filthy Accusation is pointless.
Probably your dominance amount.
Yeah.
So Joe still gets 7 power without having to trigger Reigns of Castamere, so potentially he did it right. And he's drawn another Lone Wolf lineage, so I think Sam potentially is going to be getting that to become a Tricon who turns off opposing character text. Or non-steward character text, which is a pretty good ability. So we've got Valor into Confiscation. Well timed there from Joe.
Yeah.
Confiscate the bodyguard.
Joe's going to confiscate the bodyguard, and that is Gabby's board gone.
What was that? Save the steward?
Joe uses Aemon to save Jon Snow. Does always take a Howder. Potentially didn't want to play a Howder last turn because
I don't see what else I could have done.
I guess he wasn't playing.
I thought
Maybe.
one might be coming. I knew you'd have to do it eventually. Confiscation was still a safe play for me.
So yeah, Joe just saying this conversation was safe play, and that probably is fair because he probably didn't know Gabby was going to Valor, but even if she didn't Valor, getting rid of that bodyguard is always going to be good.
That was first draw tick.
And Joe's drawing some Cravens now, so once Gabby gets some carrots on the board, that is going to be pretty horrific.
Four.
So Raging Party played out. And the Messenger Raven, leaving Joe and no gold.
Yep, pass.
Gabby's got 3 gold. No claim. She has got the 2 Great Halls and the Sea Tower. Not 100% sure it's going to be enough.
Nothing.
She can't play anything out, and I think she's realising the mistake now.
I did not handle this well.
Over to me now.
Yeah.
power challenge.
So we have a power challenge, which is unopposed. Triggers Jon Snow, stand him.
Opposed claim.
Which is unopposed. Claim? Yep, press 9.
Intrigue challenge.
Intrigue challenge, which is going to be unopposed. Joe contemplate flipping into Reigns. I'm not 100% sure what he'd be triggering into.
So it was unopposed, yeah?
Power behind the phone. I'm not 100% sure he needs that because the ranging part. I guess he wants to win Dom.
Use the token, stand him. Then military challenge.
So military challenge.
Just so I can win Dom as well. Yeah, but if I did it with him, then you would have won.
So it's unopposed. And Joe's there correctly saying he does get to win Dom now. So the wall triggers.
Alright, have you got any challenges?
Wall triggers for 2 more power and then 1 more for Dom. And that is basically game with Joe on 14 power to Gabbi on 0. Sometimes Valoring is not... You got to be careful when you play that Valor. It's a very powerful card, but if you play it at the wrong time, it comes back to bite you in the backside. And Joe going for his last point. Don't think he'll be playing his own Valor, which you can see in hand there. The Fire That Burns is not a bad one. He plays Close Call into trading with the Pentoshi. Gabbi's letting Joe go first. I'm not 100% sure that's the correct option because 1 power challenge win in this game anyway. So Joe has got 6, 7, 8, 9 gold here. And I think that's looking pretty horrific. See, he's got Quorum half hand in hand. I think you put him out. He's got to do spending 2 on the underground vault, getting 2 back immediately. And he's going to pass with 1 power challenge win, winning in the game with Renowned.
4, 5.
So we have Victarion played out with Crown of Golden Roses. Still needs an intrigue icon. Looks like an Iron Mines. Unless Gabbi can get an intrigue icon out, this is game. Radishot's Raider, intrigue, and Gabbi's realised itself.
Unopposed.
And that is game. So guys, thank you very much for watching the first game of the Cardiff Regional. Please come back next time and we'll have round 2. And as always guys,